What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Man, I've been trying to do this video for probably like a solid week now. I just want to give you a quick rundown on what's been going on with me. I know I've kind of resorted to posting a little short every day. I told you guys that I'd be posting on this channel every day, and I know the content hasn't been as long form as I wanted it to. But anyway, let's get right into it. So, a couple long form videos back, I said that I had a job interview. This was probably a solid 3 weeks ago. I went in for an interview. Basically, the guy told me, hey, it's a pretty competitive position. You're like one out of 70 interviews. And I said I would let you guys know what was going on. Well, I got a major update, but I wanted to kind of just explain why I haven't been posting any long form videos. So yesterday I released a mall video. We went out to the mall. We were walking around and stuff. So I did a little bit of a mall walk. It's a mall near me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. This time, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So last Monday I got caught with the flu, and it was horrendous. It was so bad. I was literally bed rested for almost 2 days. I sat in bed. I'm pretty sure I lost 3 pounds just because I wasn't eating. I didn't eat at all. No appetite. Stomach bug. Almost damn near throwing up. I didn't hit the gym like at all last week. But I got a call last Thursday from the manager at this new place that I was hiring at. And he said, hey, listen, man, we really liked your interview. We really liked your personality. We like that advantage wise, you're young. You seem like you want to learn. You have a little bit of background in communication already. We want to offer you the job. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will have a job this time next month. I'm pretty excited. Now, one part of me is excited. I don't want to fully say what the job is, number one, because I don't want to get doxxed. There's a lot of weird people on the internet. And, I've had pretty much a pretty good experience with posting online. I haven't had any, information get leaked. Knock on wood. But I'm not going to say fully what it is, but it's a state position. It's pretty serious, you guys. It's probably the most serious job I've ever had. I've worked as a cashier, I've worked in restaurants, I've worked out in the trades, but this job, I'm excited, but a lot of me is nervous too. I'm excited for the opportunity to do something new. I'm really excited that I'm not going to be working outside in the cold or the extreme heat. I'm going to be in like an office type setting, which I've never worked in, which that in itself I'm also a little nervous about how I'm going to handle that, how my body is going to do. But the hours seem like they're rotating all. I don't know the full scope. When I get updated on all that kind of stuff, I'll obviously let you guys know, but there's a big training part of the job. So for a couple months, I'm going to be training. So I'm going to be starting, he said, mid-April to May. The first week of May would be the latest that I would start. So he said mid-April to May, they got to run a whole bunch of background stuff on me. So he says it's going to take some time. There's about 10 other people that are also going to be training with me. They're also going to be doing classes. And I'm also kind of trying to get in there because he said that it's kind of like a union-based position. So if I can get in there before like October, I actually could potentially get a raise right off the bat because this position, they're getting a new contract in October. So that's my goal. I'm trying to learn as quickly as I can to get in there before a new contract so then I can get bumped up automatically. But I think it's like every other job that I've had. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. The position itself, I know a couple people who have already been in it. They recommended it to me. That's pretty much how I got the job, is networking. Networking is very important in today's job market, and I understand that maybe I got lucky. And I posted a YouTube comment talking about how I got this position, and some guy got real nasty with me. He's like, dude, you got it handed to you. And I'm like, no, if you go to college or you go to trade school and you work for a position, you didn't get lucky, you just outworked everybody. That's how I look at it. But I'm not trying to get all opinionated in this video. I'm just talking about what happened with me. And I'm not fully trying to go back on my words here. I know I said at the beginning of the year I'm going to try to post something every day. And I think it's going to be a little tough in the beginning, like the first month or two. It's definitely going to be hard for me to post content and do this job because this job is very mentally taxing. Maybe during the training it won't be as bad, or maybe when I start the job it won't be as bad, but there's going to be a brief period where I know I'm going to struggle. That's why I'm making this video. And maybe I'll look back on it and I'll be like, you'll be alright, Mike. But there's going to be a time where it's going to be difficult. There's not going to be a lot of long-term stuff coming out because I'm just going to be busy. I'm just going to be busy with life. But I'm still going to make a effort to at least put out a short video, a short-term video. So I'm still going to be trying to push for that. I know I got a couple OGs on here that hopped over from the other channel that are on here, and I appreciate it. I'm pretty excited about it. I think the interview went very well, and I think that's why I got it. So yeah, hopefully by the next time I'm talking about the job, I'm in there, I'm learning, I'm training. I'm very eager to talk about that and let you guys know how my experience is so far. And I'm just ready to get to work, honestly. I spent the whole winter doing content, and that's not to say that I didn't like doing this, but when you do content for a long time, and that's all you're doing, I'm grateful that I had the experience that I did, having months to just do this, and my platforms have done great. Of course, I've gotten reviews, I've gotten more followers, I've gotten more engagement, but there's a certain type of burnout that you get where you just wake up and you're like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? You know, and that's kind of the love-hate relationship. Like, I love to game, but every time I game, I'm like, I gotta make a video or I'm just wasting time. Or this, I gotta make a video or I'm just wasting my time. So, my advice, and I'm not trying to get sidetracked here, but if you're gonna do content, do it to where it's not a burden. Like, if you like fishing, do the content, but don't just go fishing to do the content. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really got nothing else to say. If there's any updates about me, I'm more than happy to post them. I hope you guys are having a great day. Spring is next week. Even though it's about 35 degrees outside and it's freezing, I'm excited. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.